For today's teardown, at least I have one of those. Instrument from British aircraft, shorts Belfast apparently. It is an attitude indicator, so artificial horizon and maybe something else at the same time, but it is just an indicator, it is not the main gyroscope. Made by Sperry. No, excuse me. Yes, Sperry attitude indicator, so under license by Smiths. We have a dual brand actually. It's quite interesting. Serial number 135, attitude director type 2. One modification. Not sure about the manufacturing date. We have a 71 here, maybe it is this. Broad arrow here, so it is military. Okay, so it is an instrument I did see a lot of time for sale on British eBay at random prices. This one was shipped at only 20 British pounds. Because sadly it is not complete. As you can see, it has been opened already. We are missing the screws on the back, which is quite sad because they are, I believe, complicated to find a thread of screws. I will check in my stock if I order anything matching, but it is not metric. It is imperial or something else, and quite a little small diameter. And I need 8 of them of the same head and size, so might not be that easy to find, but I have a lot of random screws from things I did take apart, so maybe. So what do we have on the front? One push button thing, it seems, securing screw to the cockpit panel. Like this. It is a captive screw you will turn and it will insert a whole thing like a plug-in module. In fact, you can see we have 2 guide pins here at the back, and the connector will match automatically with the connector in the receptacle. I was given here one cover, not 2 sadly. Okay, some briefing holes. So we have main horizon thing here, flags, and here seeing things, and 2 other needles like an ILS indicator. In fact, interesting. Let me grab my ultraviolet light and we will see if it does react to ultraviolet. So if I cut the backlight and I shine ultraviolets, okay, UV, yes, a little bit. The white parts will shine green and the orange will be quite shiny actually. Okay, not the lines on the back here. Okay, so what will we find inside? Good question. It is not a ball indicator, it is some kind of flat surface here. So let me slide this cover off. Will be pretty quick as the screws are already missing. So as you can see, it is full of stuff on a very sturdy construction, but sadly it should be even more full because here at least we are missing one electronic assembly like the one on the other side, I believe, more or less similar. And here you can see the wires have been cut. They were loose in the device when I did receive it, but I have stock of this blue ribbon and I was able to secure the wires in a way it is not too much noticeable. And also some of the wires here have been tampered with, and were loose. I did hide them here behind. Okay, so it is full of electromechanics mainly. You can see we have big capacitors here at the back, one electronic assembly, and everything else is electromechanical. So let's try to figure things. So this needle here will move, not in a straight line by the way, with this slider thing, and you can see obviously we are missing one assembly here, like this one I guess. Yes, 3 holes here for screws, and obviously a drive gear here, so we are missing a piece of some mechanical linkage here. It was removed. This one is existing, but it is not the same design because it is the same part than this frame here. But it gives you the idea of what we should have. And this one, by the way, is not moving at all. About what we have else, we have here a coil and a long shaft. If I press this button, it will go to this micro switch here for some feature. And what do we have else? We have a main indicator thing here that will turn more or less. And we have okay, it is which we are hiding in the sky or in the ground here, so it is some kind of tape that is wrapped in on rollers here. Yes, so tape wrapped on rollers with one or two actuators to move it. Two, I believe, because you must be able to roll or unroll the thing. What else we have missing? Okay, we are missing one assembly here, one mechanical assembly, and we are missing another one here. Sadly enough, I was checking if it is possible to split this thing in two, but the main problem will be those wires. Well, given the condition, I could undo them, but I am not sure what will happen if I undo the front part, and it will not reveal a lot more, and the glass is not too dirty, so I believe I will avoid doing it. So there is an internal structure here with a lot more this one. Okay, wow, it is super complicated because you can see the actuator with servo control maybe. Well, at least the actuator, yes, it is a synchro. Given the number of wires for this tape part, it is actually in back here, but this thing is able to move, to turn at the same time you are moving this tape thing. Wow. So I do not know why we have more. Maybe it is the actuator here at the back and the receiver here to know for the feedback. Wow. One more device here. Is it the same? Not even sure. There is one more here. So a lot of little actuators and servo motors. This one is called servo motor actually for this unit here, which is doing nothing because the linkage is not existing anymore. We have little coils here apparently for the flag thing here. Okay, about the electronics, so relay boards here with just to interconnect the wires with Teflon insulators. What else? I see a micro switch here that will detect whenever this thing is at end of track. Another one here for this one. Okay. Next search. And about the electronics, so we are missing here a complete assembly, sadly, but there is another one here. So I will undo this one at least, and we will see what we have. Nothing very complicated, it seems. And yes, definitely the screws are something else. Might be Imperial, so I will check my huge stock for screws to secure the back cover. They are not super tight, so if by any luck I find another unit like this which is still sealed, untampered, at an affordable price, maybe I would get it and then strip this one for parts. Okay, very nice design here with two standoffs that will just fall off, and we have, yes, just resistors. Those are trimmers, unusual shape. You can see they are secured with a nut here. So multi-turn trimmers, but of this shape with just 3 wires, of course. And we have even the little resistor logo here. Can I zoom on it for you? We have a brand and everything. Yes, little trimmer symbol, mech, limited apparently. At the rear here we have 4 super big capacitors, 25 volts AC at 30 Hz, 400 Hz I mean. On the other side we can see it is written metallized paper. Okay. What else? We have a thing here with a spring. Can you see it? Not sure what it is doing. With a cam apparently here. Okay. What could I undo else? Maybe this thing here. We will try. Let me first reassemble this. Done. So let me reposition this thing. So you will notice we have 2 colors of cable lacing on this thing, the flat blue tape and the regular thread red. Unusual color here in red. I do not think I have already seen it, in particular in British equipment. Interesting. So I will try to undo this one to see if it does reveal any other secrets or not. More little tiny screws. So I have to check my stock of aircraft grade screws. Okay, one more unit here, probably some kind of synchro receiver again with 3 coils rated 26 volts and just the wires to them actually connected on this little wire relay plate. Okay. Quite interesting. There is another one here, but it will be the same deal. Okay, maybe there are more stuff down in the middle, but it is totally impossible to reach. Wow, this thing is tedious. I do not know in which order they did assemble this, but really it is really sad for the missing strip of electronics here. Probably very similar to this one. Even I can see the, yes, the width between the screw holes is the same, so it will be very similar to the other one, so I am not missing. There is here at the bottom, I have no idea, maybe it is a feedback resistor disc, a green disc, you can see. Maybe we have wipers somewhere, and there is a resistive track on it for the feedback of the position of the thing. Yes, most probably, but I cannot see. Ah yes, I can see the wipers, believe me. They are here. Can I try to show you? I do not think you will see them, but yes, it is a feedback potentiometer. We have wipers somewhere here, very at the bottom. Where did I see wipers? Here, somewhere. Yes. Okay, so we must have tracks, resistive tracks on this green disc. You cannot see because it is completely bottom. Here a little bit you can see it. Okay, so I will put this back together and I will dig in my screws stock to see what I can do for the 8 missing screws on the back, because the problem, it is not one screw I need to find, it is 8 totally identical screws. So it will be definitely fun, and I would like to find slotted ones to match the original design. Well, it is not a big deal if I do not find them, but I would like to at least be able to close this thing in a proper way, so you cannot easily open it and see the missing parts, which is sad. Well, it is not a big deal because most of the unit is here, but so there is this thing at the back here. You can notice a little cover. It is just a spring clipped in here like this. It should come off like such. Okay, now do we have a setting? Yes, there is a screw at the back for maybe some adjustment, but the screw is not in the same direction, so it is actually the you can see here there is a nut on the screw here, but it is in front of the hole, but it is not aligned with the hole, so you cannot say you will insert a screwdriver in here and turn the screw, because it will definitely not work. So quite weird. Okay, and also I'm not sure if this wiring loom here is at the correct spot, because it should be more secure than this, because here you can totally get stuck in the other part while it is moving. And here also with this one, by the way, which is not turning at all, but super long wire here and here also, so maybe it was designed to be actually mounted like this. Yes, okay, most probably. I will secure it with a little bit of lacing wire, maybe. Okay, you can see how seriously made this thing is. A lot of ball bearings, at least. If I happen to take this apart, but the issue here will be those circlips, because it is like regular circlips where you need circlip pliers, except they are super tiny, and circlip pliers for such small circlips are just unobtainium. Regular ones are already expensive, but I did never find pliers for sub-miniature circlips like this. This is a C1, this one is or E1 as you want. This one is easy to deal with, just insert a screwdriver in the slot and it will come off. But those ones you need definitely the correct tool to spread them open, but well, okay. Sperry gyroscope. Something Ford, England. Okay. Okay, so I will try to find the screws I need and put this in my storage. Could go on display, but it is not. Will it stand straight? Not, because the two parts here are not the same height as you want. Okay, and this button should require some painting, but at least the original grey Emerton paint did very well stand. As you can see, it is in very good shape. Better shape than the manufacturer label. Okay, thanks for watching, bye bye.